Y'all, it is the butt cheeks of dawn. It's not even the butt cheeks of dawn. The sun ain't out. It's probably just now hitting 4. My alarm's probably about to go off so I can wake up my little sister. It's late and I couldn't sleep. So I said, let's get a video out there. And I decided to wear a bandeau top to bed. Like, this is so inconvenient for having to film. What? But hey, we about to figure it out. As you can see, my brows are on, and again, wait, welcome back to Makeup Monday. My original intent for this week was to continue on with the beginner series, but because insomnia has reared its ugly head for me, I'm going to do an experimental look. I seen somebody on TikTok do a look like this. I'll try to put the video here, if not, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, if I'm still up at 3:30, I'm gonna just get up and I'm gonna record. So yeah, one by default. But the first thing that I want to do, carve out my brows, but with a color instead of concealer, which is making me nervous because the girl had a very pastel-y color. I do not have pastel-y colors. I have a purple, but so I have the P. Louise makeup base. This is the makeup base, and what is this one? Touch of Frost. This is a very beautiful blue. I'm not gonna hold you. One of my favorite colors. I'm gonna take a flat brush like this, and we're going to pick up products. Hopefully, this cuts how I want it to cut. Wow. I did say that I want to experiment with colors. My God, on today. And we are in fact gonna work one eye at a time because I refuse for this to look crazy. I'm gonna take this brush. What type of brush is this? It's a little fluffier. I just kind of wanna, ooh Lord. Yeah, okay. Blue's not too bad. Now we have the big bag of every brush. You guys met the big bag of face products. Now you have the big bag of every brush. I have so many brushes, and the first thing I'm gonna ask for my birthday and Christmas is more brushes, because you can never have too many in my personal opinion. But more eyeshadow brushes. I have way too many face brushes, and I have one face. So the issue at hand is I'm about to have to pull out all the stops. I'm going to have to choose every color in the world. I want to do, I think I'm going to go on top of this with this blue right here. This is the Space palette. This is a palette I got off of Amazon, and I actually think I'm going to use this brush. This is really big and it's really fluffy. I feel like it's not going to pick up too much product, and it'll actually diffuse how I want it to. This, and then stars. What? Now we're going in with the P. Louise base and Rumor 4. I think, yes, Rumor 4. Even if this doesn't work out, I'm posting it. Because I want you guys to know that even somebody who's been doing makeup for like the last 8 years can still mess up. These are my everyday brushes. I do recommend that if you're going to be doing makeup, you need a set of everyday brushes. Right. And so what we're going to do is essentially just place it on the lid. If there's a random like jump cut in this video where I go from like having no makeup done to this whole eye done, just know it's because my alarm decided to go off. I'm gonna go ahead and set this I'm gonna set the room of 4 with the 1 size translucent powder. But I feel like that's too safe. I feel like that's too safe. Need to, yeah. I have so many palettes, y'all. I never know what to use. So the Matte Book by Crayon Case. So this has much lighter purples. I'm actually gonna probably take this one that's starting to hit pan on the outer parts of my face. I'm gonna go in with that same brush that I used earlier for the blue, and let's see what happens. Now I'm gonna use this dual fiber brush just to pack it in on this corner right here in a second. And I'm actually gonna use the other side of that same brush to pick up this periwinkle color. And it doesn't matter how many things of makeup you have, you never have enough palettes. You think you do, and then you realize there's a very specific color that you just don't have. I'm gonna use a different blending brush just to buff out that purple. And now I'm not gonna hold you. I'm about to be very lazy because what I should be doing is a beautiful modified cut crease, and I should be taking off these layers so that I can get to the, you know, the cutting of the crease real nice, like wiping away where it is in my crease and adding the product layer. But I don't feel like doing that, honestly. I'm gonna take this, I think it's low-key like a lipstick brush in a way, but I'm gonna take this really flat angled brush and P. Louise Cosmetic Paints. It's white. Alright, okay. Now what I'm gonna do is extremely experimental, and we'll see if I like it later on. Yeah, I'm just sitting here doing stuff. Actually, let me see if I can bring it down a little right now. Yeah. Now the struggle is going to be finding a really good green because I want it to be neon-esque. I think I'm gonna go with the Crayon Case one, but I might dip into that Time palette. I'll let y'all know. Alright, now I'm about to use this type of a brush. Yeah, I don't really be knowing the names. It says large shader on the handle, but yeah, I don't be knowing the names. I just know what I want to use it for. I'm using 1,001 different things. Juvia's Place the violets. I'm gonna use this deep purple, not too much because I still want this look to be bright, which is odd. I have vibrant colors but not pastel colors. I feel like I could also do yellow, but I won't. I don't know what this I don't know what this is. What is this? Big box of crayons palette. Hopefully you can see this. I'm taking this color Richmond. It's a glitter, and I'm gonna set it on top of my green just to add some depth, a little dimension. It's cute. Will I do it again? Probably not, but it's cute. This is not what that girl did at all. We'll give it a second to marinate. Let me do this side and I'll be back to reconvene. Alright y'all, I am in fact back and I'm better. I, funny enough, was able to achieve a symmetrical situation. If y'all don't know nothing about me, and if y'all don't learn anything about me and symmetry don't be going together for real. She gotta eat right now. But in the meantime and in between time, let's really get into face. Before we get into the final touches, I want to go back in with this white paint. Y'all done messed it up already. How did I mess this up, y'all? How did I mess this up? I ain't gonna hold you, that start is so wonky, but I seen a hack on TikTok where a girl took her brush and essentially edited it. Actually, I'm going to use a smaller one. That is about as much editing as I'm going to do because I don't want to overdo it. I need to know about good liquid white liners that are going to show up because I want to get into graphic liner with actual liners and not be trying to do this paint stuff, you know? But no, this is so cute. We're going to use this palette. This is, I think, Naked Cosmetics, child. I can't read it, but I think it's what it is. Holographic palette. And we're going to use this green. Mole placement in 3, 2, 1. I went a lot of extra heavy on the mole placement today because why not? You know, when in doubt, do a whole bunch of stuff just to try it out. Amen. I'm gonna start with the Charlotte Tilbury. I already did a coat of my NYX before I did, I want to say, setting powder. So I'm gonna go in with this. Alright, I think I figured out the look that I kind of want to do. It's going to be a red-ish lip liner with a pink-ish color. 1 second. Just to say it one more time, please Fenty sponsor me. I have a gloss bomb vault of stuff, bro. And then I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty. This is gloss bomb in Fussy Heat. I'm going to regret it slightly because I hate lip plumper glosses. I really just hate the way it feels, and then sometimes I feel like it makes my lips look insane. But I know this is the color that I'm going for. I'll come back with the lip, and then I'll come back again with my lashes. Alright, y'all. Hopefully this is recording. This is me in all my glory. I already feel it starting to sting. But this is what it's giving, and it's giving clown. It really is. It really is. But I know once I put my lashes on, it'll be cunt. I have this, listen, she's coming to her wit's end, but I've had this for a minute. Alright, I chose this style of lash. I hope you can tell what it looks like. We're gonna use our Kiss. And let's get these lashes on. I definitely put that on wrong. Oh, let's pray that I can get this one on right. This down. No, see, like, and that's all I forever say. A lash is gonna fix the look regardless. You have to really mess up an eyeshadow look for lashes to not fix it. You have to use the worst color combination known to man in order for lashes to be like, sorry sis, you're on your own. This makes it look crazier. I'm not gonna hold you. The hair makes it a little insane. Had I had like dark hair, I think it would have pulled off a little bit better, but this was experimental anyway. 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna drop my little sister off, maybe run and get Starbucks, and then come home and take it off so I can go to sleep. But she's kind of giving cunty, huh? Anyways, guys, literally that's the end of the video. I hope this inspires you to pick up all of your palettes and choose one color from each one and do stuff to your face, I guess. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all see how I'm being consistent? Yeah. You can thank the fact that I haven't had to work a lot for this, but yeah. Anyway, bye guys.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, pretty, pretty.